Talking with a couple people around here that this year has been mild with the temps. I mean, remember last July, last year, 120s. We even hit 125 in Palm Springs and all-time record. Yeah, this month has been mild. This year has been mild so far. But keep your fingers crossed that that's the case for the rest of the summer.
Yes.
We'll take a look at the dry weather conditions coming up too.
All right, thank you, Jerry.
Sure.
Let's go ahead and turn to our top story this morning. It's official. AEG is handing over the keys to the Palm Springs Convention Center. City Council voting 4-0 Monday night, approving an agreement with Oakview Group to take over management of the Convention Center and the Bureau of Tourism. This comes despite OVG CEO Tim Leiweke being indicted by a federal grand jury and stepping down. He's accused of conspiring to rig a bid for a public arena project in Austin, Texas. Some key takeaways from last night: OVG will manage operations at the Convention Center and Tourism Bureau, and a $125 million renovation plan is included. The contract is expected to be finalized in the next few days, with services transitioning immediately after. OVG also operates Acrisure Arena, co-owns the Coachella Valley Firebirds, and manages the Plaza Theater, which is set to reopen this December. City Council also giving the green light for a low water crossing bridge on South Palm Canyon Drive. Council members voting to accept a design which will be built near the Oswit Canyon Nature Preserve. The project was delayed multiple times over environmental concerns, but residents voiced other concerns about cutoffs during emergencies, leading to that decision. And in more local news, staying in Palm Springs, the Planning Commission there set to review the Palm Springs Surf Club tonight at their regularly scheduled meeting. This comes after dozens of noise complaints from the wave machine to live music. Our Caitlin Kelly has details.
It feels like there is complete disregard for the community itself.
Residents of the Tahquitz Canyon community in Palm Springs say they've had enough. Constant booming and bass music from the Palm Springs Surf Club have left homeowners within the neighboring communities frustrated. And despite over 66 noise complaints being made, residents feel nothing is being done to fix the ongoing issue.
As the day goes on, the bass gets louder and louder and louder, and our houses shake, and the dogs get anxiety, and we can't enjoy our evenings.
And despite residents making several complaints to the city, they say the complaints get them nowhere.
Code compliance has been very forthcoming in that there are definitely violations all day through the day for any music event that's happening, but their job is only to mark down this issue. They don't have any responsibility to actually implement a fine or do anything about it.
Dan and Marlene have lived in the affected neighborhood for 30 years and pointed out what they believe to be an unfair double standard when it comes to outdoor music.
We cannot have outside music in our backyard. The city will not allow it. In fact, any rental property here is prohibited from having outside music, or they will lose their license to rent their home. Now, why is that enforced, but it's not enforced at the surf park?
In a document obtained by NBC Palm Springs, the Planning Commission agenda for the surf club explicitly outlawed the use of subwoofers within the park. But despite it all, one desire echoes throughout the Tahquitz community.
My specific hopes is that we don't hear the wave machine, period, at all. And we don't hear any of their outside function music.
With NBC Palm Springs, I'm Caitlin Kelly.
Now, the general manager of the Palm Springs Surf Club spoke with our Fred Rogan during last night's broadcast. Here's that conversation.
James, thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Oh, I've got a problem here. You've got a water amusement park. People love it. They come to it. In the hot summer, you're going to have even more people. But the park makes noise. It's a surf park. Now, you would think everybody would pretty much understand that's the issue, right? If you have something there, it's going to make noise. But
you would think so.
Yeah, you have community members that say it makes too much noise. Is that the situation?
Well, according to them, it makes too much noise. According to us, we're just trying to run an operation here and trying to mitigate the sound as much as possible. But it's a water park. It's a wave going on. There's kids running around, people having a good time, you know. And we have these stringent code on us, and we're just trying to do whatever we can to be good neighbors here and keep it under that decibel level.
I don't understand what people expect, quite frankly. You're operating a water park. What do they expect? It to sound like a cemetery? There's going to be sounds. If people are having a good time, there's going to be noise. So
we would hope they're having some, a good time making noise. I mean, not too much noise, but, they're having a good time.
All right, so how much noise are the neighbors complaining about?
70 decibels, a little bit of bass here and there. That's really what I'm hearing.
Okay, and since I don't understand the decibel world, and I think the contract said 50 decibels, but it's 70 decibels. So speaking to a normal human being, how loud is that? What does that mean?
That's my gut speaking right here. Literally.
That's 70 decibels?
Well, 55 decibels is what the code is. But yeah, I mean, we're talking just like this right here. It's not much at all.
Okay. Well,
and for working these machines and people running around, kids screaming, that's impossible to keep it under that.
Okay, so I guess the question becomes, what do you do? Can you make these people happy?
We're trying everything possible. We want to be good neighbors. We put a lot of money into sound mitigation, all types of stuff. We're building some trees or a wall with some trees around there, trying to, some acoustical type of plaster, all kinds of stuff, everything we could think of to try to keep the noise down.
It would just seem to me, and I'm not involved in it, I'm just observing it and trying to figure it out. It is what it is. The park's not getting shut down if 15 people think it's too loud. I don't think the city of Palm Springs is shutting down the surf park, right? I don't see that happening.
I would sure hope not.
Well,
we're having a great economic impact here. People are flying in from all over the place, really interested in surfing. It's a healthy lifestyle. We have all kinds of good stuff going on here. And, a few people, maybe they got used to COVID, and maybe being really quiet. But the world's awake again, and we're having some fun over here. So we hope that they will come join us.
All right. James, thanks for coming on. Thanks for explaining the situation. Appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you.
Now, while the Planning Commission hears those complaints this evening, still there are other residents who are out and enjoying the surf park today. We continue our coverage with our Chloe Carlson, who's also out live at the surf park. She's been a part of these weekly surf camps that happen Tuesday mornings, teaching community members who are interested in learning how to surf. Chloe, tell us how it's going out there this morning.
Well, hey, good morning, Olivia. It's going great, and we talk again a little bit about that sound. That's those SurfLock pneumatic caissons. Obviously, they take a little sound to create those waves, but as you can hear right now, completely quiet here at the Surf Club. And as you mentioned, I mean, this brings the entire community from all over Southern California and of all ages. I have Lola here. You were part of the Surf Club last week. How much fun was this last week?
It was super fun. It was nice to have ladies surfing around you because I don't have that many ladies surfing around me where I live.
Yeah, and it's so cool. And remember her name. Going to be sponsored by Billabong very soon. And then we have Susan here, a local resident. You remember this when there was a water park here.
Yes, I've been here many years, and I've enjoyed the changes. And I've surfed at the beach, but never here. And today's a first, and it's going to be fun.
She's going to be great. Cannot wait to see you getting barreled out there, Susan. Going to be great. And we have Matt here. You are a surf instructor here working at the Surf Club. Talk about just how fun this has been getting to do this ladies surf camp.
Oh, it's rad. The Palm Springs Surf Club is the sickest wave pool, and it's great for first-time beginners all the way up to some pretty heavy slabs.
Yeah, and like we said, we have people that are going to be sponsored by Billabong, people like me that are kind of beginners out here. A lot of events happening just outside of the ladies surf camp, but on the topic of surfing and the women that are surfing, we have John here. You are a filmmaker. You're going to be doing a special event here at the Surf Club in September, right?
That's correct. We have a movie called A Marble in the Jar. It's with Tatiana Weston Webb, silver medalist, and it's about women empowerment, and it's something that's really special, so we'd love to have everyone come out.
And they can flow and be able to watch that movie. We love the women empowerment. And speaking of women, are you guys all excited for this surf camp today? All right. Now, as we mentioned, this is going to be happening every Tuesday for the next few weeks. So make sure you sign up. And don't worry, we're going to get some footage today so you can see all these amazing ladies surfing out here. Olivia, I think we're getting you out next to get barreled as well. For now, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
Oh, I don't know if you want to see me on a surfboard, Chloe. Not my specialty. We have a live look, though, from our Agua Caliente casino camera, downtown Palm Springs. Jerry, you're good in the pool. That would be a great day out there.
Yeah, I love the water. I love the swimming pool, but I'm not like Chloe. She's the surf expert. Yeah, surf's up. Dew points down. That's good news. 88 degrees in Palm Springs, 27% relative humidity. That'll be down to the teens by the middle of the afternoon. 94 thermal right now. Light winds there as well. 81 degrees at Yucca Valley with sunshine. 91 already at 29 Palms. Desert Hot Springs 86. 91 at Indio, San Cogonio Pass. Lots of middle 70s at Banning, Beaumont, and Cabazon. Nothing in radar here. We'll explore the southwest in the full forecast coming up. But monsoon moisture again stays well to the east of us. We get drier as we move into the next couple of afternoons. Today, slightly below normal numbers, 102 to 106. Dew points in the mid-40s, lower than the 50s we saw yesterday, and highs it'll be a handful of degrees below normal. 103 in Palm Springs today, 104 at Indio, 105 Cathedral City, 106 Rancho Mirage today. Comfort Air 3-day, adding a couple degrees to Wednesday, and then again on Thursday, a little closer to normal on Thursday with 107 under mostly sunny skies. But what about the weekend? We'll check it out. Full forecast minutes away.
Jerry, thank you. Back to some local news this morning. It turns out the 1% sales tax in Palm Springs is seeing success in other Valley cities. The Palm Desert Finance Committee met this morning at City Hall. They were discussing Measure G. According to documents on the agenda, the measure is projected to generate $4 million during the 2025 fiscal year that ended in June. From April to June, they've generated those $4 million. The report goes on to say they expect the sales tax to generate over $20 million during the 2026 fiscal year alone. The money from the tax planned to be spent solely on the city, from police department staffing all the way to the construction of the new Palm Desert Library. The city of Indio setting some ambitious goals for its next 5 years, hoping to better impact the community. City Council unveiling its strategic plan on Monday, outlining priorities through 2030, with major infrastructure upgrades and downtown development being the keys. Now, those projects include new police headquarters by 2028, the Monroe Street interchange by 2030, and a new city hall by December of 2025. The plan also targets attracting one hotel downtown and completing the I-10 Auto Mall development by 2026. For Indio's 93,000 residents, the plan addresses neighborhood safety, job opportunities, and streamlined business licensing. Progress will be tracked through biannual reviews, all tied to budget cycles. Still ahead on Midday News, DAP Health is holding a community forum to update the public on HIV prevention and care. That's coming up right after the break. Plus, we have a live look outside from our Indian Wells Golf Resort camera. Sunny skies out there. Jerry Steffen tracking your next 7 days a little later on in our newscast, so stay with us for that.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Committed to covering our community. You're watching NBC Palm Springs at 11.
Welcome back. A new political challenger aiming for Ken Calvert's congressional seat. We have the details for you about this morning's newest announcement. Former Norco City Council member Catherine Ailman announcing her run for Congressional District 41. Over 100 local leaders, including U.S. Senator Barbara Boxer, are endorsing her. In a statement that was released this morning, Ailman says, quote, "I'm running for Congress because working families deserve a representative who has grown up in our community, walked in their shoes, balanced a household budget, started a small business, and fought to take care of our kids, families, and veterans." HIV prevention and care is the subject of a community panel that's happening tonight in Palm Springs. This free event is called Next Gen Care. It's hosted by local drag personality Miss Rusty Waters. It will highlight some cutting-edge technology and prevention strategies. Again, that's tonight at 5:30 at Hunter's Nightclub in Palm Springs. And Desert Sands Unified School District is holding a career fair. They're hoping to fill a large number of classified positions like bus drivers, security agents, avid tutors as well. This is at the district's office in La Quinta. It's Thursday from 2 to 5. You can learn more about it by visiting our newsroom tab at our website, NBCPalmSprings.com. All right, another live look for you, this time from our Agua Caliente Casino camera in Rancho Mirage. From the surf club to this pool, looking like everyone is enjoying a day in the water. We have Jerry Steffen's full forecast for you right after the break. Stay with us.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more. NBC Palm Springs News. Even astronauts tune in.
Tuesday late morning. Yeah, I tend to overproduce when I put my weathercast together, and I'm going to share as much as I can with you. About 24 slides, including this pic right here of the Walter Clark Weather Cam. 104 degrees yesterday, slightly below normal at 109, and will be slightly below normal again. Lots of upper 80s, lower 90s in the Coachella Valley. Plenty of sunshine to go with those numbers. Winds a little breezy, but not that bad, but they will pick up out of the west a little later on today. Visible satellite camera looking down at cloud tops, not seeing anything over the valley. Totally clear skies here, but we still have a marine layer. Looks like a coastal eddy spinning offshore. But yeah, we're confirming that with our Santa Monica cam, looking at cloudy conditions there, all to the west of us, especially along the beaches. But here, over the Coachella Valley, nothing but sunshine. Radar, nothing happening over the Coachella Valley, much of Southern California. You got to look to our neighboring states for some action. You can see thunderstorms developing over Arizona and New Mexico right now, all part of that moisture moving into the Four Corners states, and that's where the moisture will stay. Hot and drier today. Matter of fact, we had 50-degree dew points yesterday. Today they begin to come down, even drier air tomorrow. Temps slightly below normal. Again, 109. The normal high for Palm Springs, 103 today for the city, 104 Indio, 105 at Palm Desert. Overnight lows slightly below normal, a lot of clear skies. It'll be a pleasant evening, middle 70s tonight. Yeah, the monsoonal moisture stays to the east, 104 to 108, adding a degree or two for tomorrow, but plenty of sunshine on Wednesday with 105s and 106s here in the Coachella Valley. Add a couple more degrees on Thursday, mostly sunny skies, 108 at Indio, 107 in Palm Springs. Okay, winds, not really an issue. I mean, no wind advisories have been posted. Just under 30-mile-an-hour sustained winds late in the day, today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday for the San Gorgonio Pass. Middle 20-mile-an-hour sustained winds around Desert Hot Springs. Low 20-mile-an-hour sustained winds late in the day, both today and tomorrow, along and north of I-10 in the wind-prone areas. That backs off a little bit on Thursday and Friday. Surface moisture, that is the big news over the past couple of days. It was a little sticky, just slightly humid for the Coachella Valley yesterday. That comes down to the 40s today. But Thursday and Friday, drier air really begins to move into the area. We'll see single-digit relative humidity in the middle of the afternoon. Again, in the Coachella Valley. Okay, jumping ahead to Monday of early next week. That's when high pressure begins to build over the southwest and elevating those numbers for the first time in several days above 110. So 110 to 114 Monday, plenty of sunshine, hot and very dry air. Tuesday, likewise, a week from today, 111 in Palm Springs, 112 Rancho Mirage, 113 Cathedral City. And as far as the monsoonal moisture over the next 7 days, nothing for us. It all stays well to the east of us. Okay, quick check of the tropics. We had a tropical wave yesterday in the Northeast Pacific. Nothing there. Likewise, we had one yesterday in the Atlantic Basin. Still nothing happening there. That all fell apart. So no gill for us in the Northeast Pacific. And as far as the next several days, here's a look at the clock here, the long-range forecast. We could see a tropical wave develop next week and make its way over the west-northwest. But as you can see, it stays over the open waters of the Pacific. So that's good news there. Comfort Air 7-day forecast, 103 today, 105 tomorrow. Drier air on Thursday and Friday with single-digit relative humidity in the middle of the afternoon. We'll stay below 110 until we get to Monday of next week.
Welcome back. Riverside County is calling on the community to make a life-changing decision for themselves and animals in need. The county's Department of Animal Services is teaming up with PetSmart charities to help local shelter pets find forever homes during National Adoption Week. This runs through July 27th, and adoption events are being held at the PetSmart stores in Palm Desert and Hemet. You can meet these lovable animals in open, friendly environments, staff and volunteers on hand. Adoptions are held from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Again, that's at our local Palm Desert PetSmart location. And some good news for pet owners in the Coachella Valley. Starting in August, Animal Samaritans is expanding its free spay and neuter services to residents of unincorporated cities. If you live in one of these areas, you have a valid ID and proof of residency, you can bring your pet to the Animal Samaritans Veterinary Clinic in Thousand Palms for a free surgery. Hopefully they look as happy as that dog did there. Some of the communities that are included in this are Bermuda Dunes, Desert Edge, Mecca, Sky Valley, Thermal, Thousand Palms as well. Along with the surgery, pets will also receive post-surgical medication and an electronic collar to help with recovery, all at no cost. The clinic is open Monday through Friday. That's from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. For more information or to schedule an appointment, you can contact Animal Samaritans directly at the number that's right there at the bottom of your screen. And we do have some sad breaking news from the world of rock music for you today. Former Black Sabbath frontman and legendary singer Ozzy Osbourne has died. That news coming from his family this morning, according to The Independent. They say, quote, he was with his family and surrounded by love. Ozzy Osbourne diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in 2019. This coming just weeks after he performed one of his final shows there with a bunch of legends from the rock world. So stay with us as this news develops this afternoon. We'll be right back.
They say dogs are a man's best friend, but at NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuine.
Before we go, final check of the weather.
Yeah, the humidity has dropped a little bit since yesterday. That's good news. Even lower humidity numbers Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday into next week. 103 today, 105 tomorrow, 107 on Thursday. But keep your eyes off that Monday, okay? Don't concentrate on that 112, please, okay?
I'm just focused on Saturday.
Okay.
More news at 5 and 6. We'll see you then.